We're talking today with RareX Limited. It's an ASX listed company focused on developing rare earth deposits in Australia, including the Cummins Range rare earth project in the East Kimberley region of Western Australia. It has an ASX code of REE and a market cap of around $28.5 million. We have with us Jeremy Robinson, who is the Managing Director. Jeremy, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having us, Tim. Good to be here.
Now, rare earth seems to be in the spotlight at the moment. You have a number of gold companies finding rare earths. Rare earths actually isn't that rare by nature, but there are a lot of different players in the space. RareX has been in the space a lot longer than others. Have you seen this evolvement of these other players into the space?
Yeah, you're right. Rare earths has very much come into focus in people's investors' attention recently. So, a lot of new so-called clay projects pop up. Every week there's a new one. We've been in this space for the last 5-6 years. We took a view, before everyone else did, that rare earths is a sector you want to be in. We have one of the tried traditional projects in terms of a carbonatite project in Western Australia, and we plan to put this one into production in the coming years.
Last week there was a critical mineral summit, and the Treasurer made the point that mining will underpin Australia's position as a clean energy superpower. Can you make a comment on this, given your significant rare earths project?
Look, that's absolutely the case. The government is very much in our favour in terms of helping us develop our projects now, specifically for RareX and where we're at in our life cycle. It's the Critical Minerals Development Program, which is under the Critical Minerals Facilitation Office, where there's $50 million available on a dollar-for-dollar basis to help us with our feasibility studies and our pilot plant, shall it come to that in the coming years. We're busily preparing our application for when that program opens, and we expect it to open in about February, and we'll be front of the queue for that program.
And Jeremy, you made a couple of significant announcements this week. The first was your development and progress update from your Cummins Range rare earth project. What were the highlights there?
Yeah, well, our project update that we put out last week was really showed all the work we've been doing in the background with this project. Apart from drilling over the last 12 months, there's been a hell of a lot of work put into it, both our approvals, our permitting, our metallurgy, our study work. So a lot of that was around, we'll have a mining lease application that's gone in this year. That'll be approved probably next year with the help of our traditional owners. Our environmental permitting is going ahead with some flora and fauna surveys and some potential offtake for power in the Ord River scheme as well, which will give us a nice green angle to our program. So all the stuff in the background you don't see, we've been working on. We thought we'd better tell our shareholders about it, and you'll see us report on those milestones over the next 6 months.
The second announcement this week was in regards to your drilling results at the Cummins Range. Will these drilling results point to a resource upgrade?
Well, that's right. This is the drilling we've been doing all this year. The assay turnaround has been a bit slower than we hoped, but our results are flowing through now. It's another great intercept from the project, 300 to 400 metres at up to 0.5% rare earths. And look, this is all feeding into our resource upgrade, which we're planning for next quarter. So come March next year, this project will be very, very much larger and, well and truly in the top 3 in Australia. And we're very happy with the way the resources moving forward.
And post the end of 2022, it's been a tough year. 2023, what are some of the catalysts you're looking to achieve?
Yeah, well, the main one for us up front is a resource upgrade in March. Then you'll have a mining lease application approval in June. We'll probably rescope the size of our project, considering the resource is growing as well, but that'll ultimately conclude in a pre-feasibility towards the end of the year. Hopefully we'll see an offtake at some point during the year as well. So, it's a very key catalyst for us in 2023.
Jeremy, nice to see you again. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.